now, but when somebody usually gets accused of something, you don't hear from them ever again, right?
Usually.
that's usually just that's it. You're done, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you were accused of something and you did it, like you came out and admitted it,
Yeah.
Well, guess who's back? James Franco is back. Yep. James Franco, he is going to lead in the action thriller called Mace. And Mace is a gritty story set in modern day police department where nothing is what it seems. We think that this material in the hands of such an experienced director as John Amell will yield extraordinary results. No release date or other casting choices have yet been announced for the film. Mace marks Franco's first leading role since 2019 Zeroville. I don't know why I said it that way. Zeroville, as the actor largely stayed out of the public eye after several women accused him of sexual misconduct. Seth, I bring this question to you, sir. What are your thoughts on somebody returning after being, quote unquote, what they call #MeToo'd? And he was guilty. Like he admitted of sleeping with people in his acting class. And yeah. So what's your thoughts on that? Do you think there's a time where, okay, well, a person can't be judged by their worst mistake, or you say, screw it, man, you made that mistake. Stay right there. Stay guilty and stay away from the films. What's your thoughts?
Well, it depends on what said person did. Now, obviously, I'm not referring to like James Franco specifically, but like if somebody said something in like the 90s or something that was a little off, it's like, well, that was the 90s and it is only something you said. So depending on how bad it is, you can grow from that.
Well, okay, if we use James Franco, yeah.
But this kind of thing, though, nope. You should be cut off from Hollywood. Throw him in a hole, throw away the hole. Throw him in a cell, throw away the key, and then bury the cell. Just get rid of it.
And then explode the earth and then kill God. That's how we're going to do it.
No, but like I don't think people who do something like this deserve a chance to come back. And I don't know why they are getting a chance to come back. James Franco and Kevin Spacey are both getting chances back in Hollywood for some reason. So, right.
Well, but you also have to remember about what's happened since the allegations were made against James Franco. I don't think I did a little bit of research before we started today, and I couldn't find anything about him actually being accused or going to court for it. I could be wrong on that, but I couldn't find anything. The only thing I could find was him being in an interview where he admitted to, he had a acting school that he led, and he did have a course, talking about sex scenes, and those sex scenes were what he was being accused of being very inappropriate in, when he would do those sex scenes and like play them out in real time with some of these actresses. And I think 4 of the actresses came out against him, saying, hey, he was very inappropriate. Now, I don't know. And I didn't hear the word like rape come up or anything like that. Right. Just misconduct. So when it comes to misconduct allegations, do you still think there's a chance for you in Hollywood, or do you think that's it? Misconduct too.
I mean, I just think he admitted it, and that's what I've seen. Like,
well, yeah, but okay, but admitting that you had sex with a student, and a student who's over the legal limit, they're of age, and it's consensual. Is it gross? Yeah. But is it illegal? No. At least not that. I mean, but the allegations of him being inappropriate, yeah, that's definitely taken it a step too far. Right. But I mean, trust me, if I don't ever see James Franco in a movie again, I'm okay with that. The guy's nominated for an Oscar, and I have yet to see that movie. That one where he got his hand stuck in the rock.
Is it 127 hours? Yeah. I've never seen that movie before.
And I can't figure it out because I've seen James Franco before. And like every time he's in Spider-Man, it's just nothing but cringe to me. Except for that last one. Ironically, the third Spider-Man movie is like when he was his best. And it was mostly because he shut up and he just made a cool Green Goblin. But so with that being said, Seth, do you So Kevin Spacey, James Franco, both are getting a second chance, and you don't think they should?
I don't. I feel like bringing up Kevin Spacey was a little uncalled for me because their scenarios are very different. But like, I don't know. I for some reason in my mind, I group that just all, it's all like in the same circle,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I don't see why it's happening because
What's up, Joe Schmo?
yeah,
Thanks for
I don't
joining
know.
us.
I don't know what else to say on it. I don't think James Franco should be getting a second chance. Like even his best friend of decades cut him off after this stuff happened.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, and I'm referring to Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen was working on a show with James Franco, and after this stuff happened, he kicked off James Franco and replaced him with Dave Franco, who was James Franco's brother.
Oh, that's good to know. Jimbo, Louis C.K. just won a Grammy this year. Everyone's getting second chances.
Yeah.
But is that such a bad thing? That's what I want to open up a discussion about. Is it a bad thing to give somebody second chances? Can you hold a person to their worst moment and keep them there?
When it's something like this, in my opinion, yes. I think that they should be held at their worst moments, because this is more than just a worst moment. This is just
behavioral.
Yes, this is just being a horrible person. Like,
okay, but we say that, but we have exceptions for this rule. We have people that are super famous right now that have been in terrible positions, and prime example, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson went to prison for raping somebody, found guilty in front of a jury, went to jail, spent his time in jail, got out of jail, immediately bit somebody's ear off. And now he's a household name because he proved that he could be better. He proved that he was doing better. Now, has James Franco done that? Not that I've seen.
I'm just saying Hollywood is going to give people these second chances. I'm just saying I wouldn't give these people second chances.
So you'll hold a person to their mistakes. That's it.
It's for something like this, yes. As I was saying earlier, like if you just said something kind of sketchy in like the 90s, that's different. That is very different. But this is like, actually, you're I don't know. This is physical I guess on other people.
The question is, where is the line drawn? Like when is it okay? Okay, we'll give you a second chance, or when is it not okay that you give somebody a second chance? You say something in the 90s. Well, if somebody said like a racial slur in the 90s, is that what you mean? Like, well, they said something a racial slur, 30 some odd years ago. Maybe we can give them a second chance in Hollywood. Is that what you mean? It's tough, right? It's a tough question. It puts you on the spot because you start questioning morality, like where you stand on a moral ground with all of this. Like, where do I stand? Like, the right thing to do? Yeah, you should call somebody out for their BS, but again, I don't think you should hold somebody to their worst moments. I really don't. But again, I'm also not a James Franco fan. I'm not supporting James Franco. I'm just trying to open up the conversation here to see how long should we let people, go before we give them a second chance, or do they have to go through hoops like Mike Tyson, doing his thing, proving that, hey, I'm doing better. I'm taking baby steps. Yeah, I'm a fucking nutcase, but I'm aware of it now and I'm working on it. I think that's a good time somebody can come back, and Mike Tyson has proved that. So,
yeah.
Hey, Professor Cade. Hey, Chase Gilroy. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us. What do you think, Chase? Do you think James Franco should get a second chance in Hollywood? After all the allegations of sexual misconduct that he did admit to, and yeah, but now he's coming out with a new movie. Where's the line drawn here? Let us know in the comments below. And as I said before, if you feel like giving us a call, you can give us a call right now, 527 or 740-527-3447. If you call, don't be a douche. Thanks.
This is how I'm going to start conversations with people from now on. Like people that I'm meeting, I'm going to be like, what's your opinions on James Franco? Just out of pure curiosity. Just that's what I'm wondering about you. That's how you define a person. What's your opinion on James Franco? Do you like him? Do you dislike him? I don't know.
Chase Gilroy says, absolutely, until the allegations are proven true.
As far as I'm concerned, James Franco has admitted to these.
Yeah, he admitted to them. I just watched a video of him saying, yeah, I slept with some of my students. But again, that's not illegal. Is it rude? Yeah. Is it icky? Yeah. Is it illegal? No. Because, they're consenting adults. Okay, yeah. Isn't it innocent until proven guilty? No, it's not, Chase. You know better than that. It's not innocent until proven guilty. Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, just look at
Ask
the Amber Heard
Disney.
and Johnny Depp trial. Just
right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, in a perfect world, it is supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. But now all you have to do is have accusation, and then you are canceled across the board. Which I guess in Hollywood kind of makes sense. I can see that a little bit. Like, hey, listen, we like you, but until we know just how bad this is, maybe you shouldn't hang around our studios for much longer. Appreciate you chiming in, Chase. Thank you. Seth, do you have any more thoughts that you... yeah, it's... Objection hearsay. You can't object to yourself. God, man, what a shit show that trial is. Maybe this Friday we'll have Ramon back on to give us a Amber Heard and Johnny Depp update, because he's so obsessed with it.
I mean, there hasn't been anything though, because they're off this week, aren't they?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they were off this week. You know what? Okay, I kept looking up clips today. I'm like, man, I've seen all these clips. That makes sense. I forgot they were off. Yep. All right, cool. Well, James Franco, he's coming out with a new movie. Good luck.